I really like using cash secured puts as a way of generating an income and then locking in my profits. Be sure to watch this video to find out how I do it. In this video, I'm going to show you everything that I did step by step in order to generate an income of 8% in only 22 days. So grab a pen and paper, take notes, and buckle up because it's going to be a fast ride to my profits. I created a small spreadsheet so that it's easier for you to follow along with my transactions from beginning to end. So I started this on May 11th of 2021 with a starting balance of $1,500 and no shares or anything else in my account. For this cash secure put option contract, I chose company FuboTV Incorporated, stock symbol FUBO, as my underlying stock. FuboTV Incorporated operates a live TV streaming platform for live sports events, news, and entertainment content in the United States and Europe. Its FuboTV platform allows customers to access content through streaming devices, as well as on smart TVs, computers, mobile phones, and tablets. At the time I was making this transaction, industry analysts gave FuboTV a one-year price target of $45.63 per share. Here's a daily chart of stock symbol FUBO going from February 1st of 2021 through May 11th of 2021. As you can see, this stock was definitely on a downward trend, but I still believed in the company and I thought the future for growth potential was high. So I really like the company, and I'm okay if the option contract gets exercised and the shares get assigned to me. Now, shares of Fubo had just broken through the support line at $17.47. So this appeared to be an opportune time for me to try and sell a cash secure put and catch the upside potential. Here's my account history and the transaction for selling the cash secure put for symbol FUBO. I'll open it up so that I can share the details for this particular transaction. So this transaction is where I'm selling a cash secure put for stock symbol FUBO with a strike price of $15 and an expiration date of June 18th of 2021. Now I submitted this order on May 11th, 2021, and you could see that it was filled later that morning at 10:54 a.m. Pacific time. Now for selling this cash secure put option contract, I received $1.30 per share. And when this option contract was filled, a total of $130 was deposited immediately into my trading account. So I just updated my spreadsheet with this latest information. So on May 11th of 2021, for stock symbol FUBO, I sold a cash secure put option contract. It had an expiration date of June 18th of 2021, giving this cash secure put option contract a length of 38 days. Now for this contract, I selected a $15 strike price, which at the time was paying a premium of $1.30 per share. Now when I sold this cash secure put option contract, I received a premium credit of $130, which was deposited immediately into my trading account. So the $1,500 that was originally in my account when I started is now reserved as my collateral, and the $130 that I received as a premium credit is deposited into my account balance. Now let's jump ahead on the daily chart to June 2nd of 2021, which is 16 days before the expiration. And on this day, shares of Fubo closed at $28.52 per share. So let's go back to the daily chart and take a look at what happened with Fubo between May 11th and June 2nd. So on May 11th, the shares of Fubo were at a low of $14.64. And then by June 2nd, the share price had gone up and closed at $28.52 per share. So in a matter of 22 days, the share price went up over 90%. So the share price of Fubo was rising rapidly and well on its way to meeting its one-year price target. Now with the share price rocketing higher, it means that the limit price or the premium paid on a put option contract goes lower. Here you can see that the limit price or premium for the put option contract had dropped to 5 cents per share. Because of this low price, I decided to issue a buy to close. So I close out my contract, thereby releasing my collateral back to me, and I also get to keep the majority of my initial premium. So I push trade, then buy. I specify one contract and a limit price of 5 cents per share. So with this buy to close, I'm paying $5 to buy back the one open contract, which is going to release my collateral and remove my obligation to buy 100 shares of Fubo at the $15 strike price on or before June 18th. So then I submit my order, it gets received, and then a few moments later, my order gets filled. Here's my account history and the transaction I executed in order to buy to close the cash secure put option contract for symbol FUBO. I'll open it up so that I can share the details for this transaction. So for this transaction, I'm buying to close the cash secure put for symbol FUBO with a strike price of $15 and an expiration date of June 18th of 2021. Now I submitted this order on June 2nd, and you can see that it was filled that morning at 6:53 a.m. Pacific time, closing this option contract. Now at the time that I closed this, it required a limit price of 5 cents per share. So when this option contract got filled, I was obligated to pay $5 in order to buy to close this option contract. I updated my spreadsheet in two different parts to reflect this buy to close transaction. So on June 2nd of 2021 for stock symbol FUBO, I executed a buy to close for this option contract. So this is part 1. Now the expiration date was still the same. In fact, this transaction occurs 16 days before the expiration date. So for me to buy to close this option contract, I needed to pay 5 cents per share in premium, which means I paid a total of $5 in order to close this cash secure put option contract. And the $5 came directly out of my trading account, so we can see now the new account balance went from $130 down to $125 after I subtract the $5 premium that I paid. And now for part 2 of this buy to close transaction, we can see that the money that was reserved as my collateral has since been released back to me and made available in my account balance for me to use for additional trades or withdrawals or whatever I want to do with it. So my new account balance is $1,625. So with the completion of this transaction, here's where I stand. So it's June 2nd, 2021, and the ending balance in my account is $1,625. If you like this video and the information that I've shared so far, do me a huge favor and smash the like button. So my net profit for this total transaction involving stock symbol FUBO, that's selling the cash secure put option contract and then buying to close, my net profit is $125. And that $125, that represents a profit of 8.33% based on my initial $1,500 starting balance. And from start to finish, this transaction took 22 days. So I'm happy with the outcome, earning a little bit over 8% in just under a month. So hopefully you can see why this is one of my favorite trading strategies, selling a cash secure put and then buying to close so I could lock in profits. And this is a great technique for me to use as part of my options wheel strategy. If you like the information about my stock picks, then consider joining my Patreon, where I share exclusive videos of my stock picks every week that I'm going to be using for profitable trades. I also include my research notes, stock analysis, and trading strategies for every stock I pick to watch for that week. And of course, all my videos posted on my Patreon are ad-free. If you're still watching this video, I just want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I also want to wish you good luck and lots of success with all of your trades.